Previously on Talk That Talk.
Somebody who is willing to say, this is who I am, like it or love it, this is what we're going to continue to do. Well, more teams who are willing to do that. That's all. Thank you.
All right. I'm not going to call him that. Rick. Are flags and twirlers becoming a lost art?
First of all, Portia, what's up, sister?
Going on? How are you?
What's going on? Excuse my hotel room, y'all. I'm in Buffalo. We here for the tournament. UConn, let's go. We about to represent. But we clearly are just talking about black band because Colorguard ain't going nowhere. It has not died, and to me, this is the most flourishing aspect of Colorguard, or time of Colorguard that has ever been. So we are clearly just talking about. There is a whole organization dedicated to color guard called WGI that is going on right now that pulls in more money than any HBCU program that exists. So we are clearly talking about some uninspired, unmotivated band programs of people that look like us. Color Guard has expanded across this whole world. There are groups in Japan, there are groups in Ireland, there are groups in England that come over here to compete, Canada, to compete doing color guard. The problem is what I keep saying on this show over and over, and it still ain't caught on, and that's crappy band directors. Y'all don't want to say it, Portia, I'll say it. You have crappy, uninspired people running these programs that throw the flags in the back of the field. All right, y'all figure it out. I'll just give one example of what a person that actually thought about color guard. Dr. Sanford will put the Silkettes right on the 50 and feature them when we did the big hits of the show. We did that intro, Turn on the Action. Where was the Silks? Right on the 50. Because Dr. Sanford had a core style background. He taught at 2 core style schools. Now, it's funny because when Doc tried to change the Silks, that was a different story. But he knew how to use the Silks with what they did well. Every single Battle of the Bands we had a flag. Every single one. All right, what ballad daddy we hit tonight? I wrote the ballad in 09 with that If You Leave, and they spun it out. So when you have a band director that has no vision when it comes to how to use the color guard, here's the thing I think is missing from the conversation right now. Color guards are musical. That is how you use color guard. So Portia talked about accentuating what's happening musically with flashes of color, with changing flags. You don't have to use the same flag the whole show. But the problem with color guard at the HBCU level, Portia can't say it because she got a line to coordinate. I'm gonna say it. The problem with HBCU color guards is that they refuse to grow. They refuse to adapt, and it's just like everything else we do in HBCU bands. And I know I'm not speaking for you, Portia, because I know that's probably not where you were going with it. But in my opinion, that's the problem. We only want to do what we do. The marching arts is evolving all around us, but we keep our core nucleus the same. Nothing changes. I have to do the same thing that my grandma did when she was in the flag line in 1972. I got to do that same exact thing because of tradition. I'm glad some of these marching art groups don't focus on this whole tradition thing anymore. Because if that was the same, we'd be still high stepping in straight lines, stepping off from the end zone. Everybody doing this. Oh wait, people still do that. Oh, like this is the problem with our programs, man. If we only do the same thing that our alumni or whoever tells us we can do, you're put in a box and it won't grow. Portia, you weren't in the band. I remember when Doc, well, when this happened, but I remember when Doc tried to change it. Them ladies was like, "Hell no, we'll take every cent we put." And everybody at Norfolk knows the Silkat and Hot Ice are the biggest donators to Norfolk State's band. Everybody knows it. It is not a secret. You do not cross them ladies because your stuff will be over there. Your raggedy stuff is over there. That will be you if you do that. So it's a lack of vision. It's a lack of focus. And then the last part of it is, on top of growth, is that we have to know what we don't know. and then go to where those things are good and pull what we come from. Quan talks about on the show how all the time about how those drum features started at Prairie View. Prof. Edwards went to a drum corps show. He probably saw Santa Clara Vanguard or somebody out there doing a drum feature. He pulled the things he liked, bought it back. Gary at A&T. Everybody keeps talking about A&T in the comments. What Mr. Dr. Ruff and Gary and those guys are doing at A&T, you know, that to me is leading the way when it comes to trying to innovate in this activity. There's a lot of things we can do different, y'all, but people have to be willing to do those things. You know, you could, at the end of the day, you know, we can talk about it until we're blue in the face. People have to make a commitment to doing that. And then the last thing I have to say is it has to be good. It has to be good because I see so many crappy flag lines out there dropping the flag. I know it's hard. I get it. You know, I marched Room 4 for 5 years. I get it. All right. I know it's hard. But if the same way I have to pick my trumpet up and be able to execute, you have to have that same attention to detail as a color guard member to say, what I'm doing matters. But the band director has to be putting those ladies and gentlemen in a position to say, what you do matters. Not, hey, go in the back of the field and come up with something. So all of that was in a roundabout way. I'm saying what I always say. Time to step these band directors up. You want to see growth in these sections, get a visionary in front of them that actually knows what he's talking about and knows how to use the color guard. Get some interplay between the color guard and the dance line. The dancers don't have to come out just for that one song where everybody stands still. Do some drill and have the dancers involved with what's going on visually. Have the color guard interacting with, or what A&T do, combine the two and make it cool. You know, man, like get some damn vision. We don't have to do the same stuff. That's it. Hi, y'all. The dog is here.